Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. A chair is still a chair. Mm, mm, mm. Doom. I am testing out my live again. So I am checking to see who is going to be in while I'm testing it. I know 5:30, 5 almost 5:30. Everybody's watching Monday Night Football, and that's kind of like how that's the reason why I wanted to do it. I knew a lot of people wouldn't be on right now, so let's see. I'm testing some features and everything. It's almost 5:30 here on the West Coast. So all my East Coast folks, they probably ready to go memes. So my West Coast peeps, we still up, right? My West Side riders. Bellflower. Oh my goodness, what's going on, Bellflower? I know I'm testing out my live features because my goal is to start going live and doing some live things. Thank you, Bellflower, for stepping in and being like my guinea pig, my test subject. So great to see you. And I want to thank you so much, Bellflower. You have been a huge supporter of me on my GLP-1 journey. When I first got into this game, you were one of the initial ones who would comment on my content and cheer me on. I really appreciate that. And you have an amazing story too. A little inside joke, right, Bellflower? Doom jeans, right? But hey, Bellflower, check it out. Since I'm testing out all this stuff, do me a favor in the chat. Let me know when did you start your GLP-1 journey? Because you've had a lot of success. So I kind of want to get a little nosy and get all in your business because I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Yeah. So, what made you start the GLP-1 journey? Was it health related? Was it something that, oh, 2 years ago, 2 days? Wow. Oh my goodness. So, what's your total? I don't want to get in trouble, Bellflower, by asking a woman how much they lost, but how much how much have you lost? Manjaro. Okay, cool, cool. Mayor Mindy, what's happening? Great to see you. Mayor Mindy, thank you for jumping in my life. Cousin Shay, Sister Shay, what is up? Sister Shay, little Dee Dee, her video was amazing. Um, that you have such an amazing young Dee Dee. That was cool. I really love that. I really love that video. But I know a lot of people are watching football right now. I normally watch football, but I'm nervous right now because I play fantasy football. In one of my leagues, I'm up by like 40. And then in my other league, I'm only up by two. So I don't want to be stressed out, watching Monday Night Football tonight. So I said, let me go on live, let me see what's going on and all that. Wow, that is so cool. Bellflower is 63 pounds. Wow, that is awesome. Hello, everyone. The weight of me. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Hey, Dee Dee, congratulations on that 0.6 pound loss yesterday. I watched the replay. So proud of you, Dee Dee. You gonna hit that 100 mark. By the end of the year. You definitely gonna do it. Definitely gonna do it. What I wanted to do for my 159 loss in first year. Wow! Oh my goodness, 159 loss. That is amazing. What I wanted to do was talk about a protein hack on my little test run. What I'm doing right now. I learned this from someone who was actually, a little bit about myself. I'm like a timeshare junkie, so I used to rent them out before COVID. I used to make a lot of bread doing it. And when COVID happened, it kind of like dipped under. But I remember it was one person who I met right after things started opening up with the from the pandemic, and I saw her like last year, and she lost so much weight. And we started talking. That's when we started our GLP-1 too. It was back in May. So I asked her, I said, "You got a GLP-1?" She said, "Yeah." So what she told me about a protein hack. Have you guys ever heard of the protein hack? Now, what I mean by that is I'm gonna pull up something on Walmart. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you the protein hack that she taught me. Let me pull it up right quick. I'm gonna get something and I'll show you this quick protein hack. Let me find it. Protein hack. So all right. Oh, and then if you missed my other live, I did the test one that I did. I was talking about some non-scale victories, and I gave my sister Shay, Dee Dee, I gave her a huge shout out because she contributed to my scale fund. Some of you who are not aware, some of you who heard my story 1,000 times, I'm a quadriplegic wheelchair, can't stand, can't walk. Hard for me to weigh myself, able to weigh myself at my doctor's office. Well, to make a long story short, I finally got a wheelchair scale, and I'm actually going to do a video on it so you all can see it. So I'll be weighing myself every Friday, starting this Friday. So every week I will have a weekly weigh-in, and so I'm going to show you a protein hack right quick that this person told me about. And yes, I have a lot of timeshares. So if y'all want to rent them from me, let me know. I'll hook you up. I'll give you the brother rate. But let me show you. Uh, let me show you this hack. Let me share the screen. Go over here. Okay, class. All right. So this is the protein hack that she taught me. So right here we have a nutritional label of the Sola protein bread, right? So this is what she told me. She said, you take the first first two numbers of the protein, which is 10, and normally, okay, this is how she taught me. If the first two numbers of the protein is bigger than the last two numbers of the calories, that this is good. So you have 90 calories, but you have 10 grams of protein. So that right there is a good protein hack. So that gets you make sure you have more protein and calories. And that was kind of the main thing that she was taught that she taught us. So have you all ever heard of this protein hack before? Have you ever heard of that hack? And if so, let me know what you think about it. What do you think about that hack? Oh, let me. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 So, the weight of me, she she understands that too. Yes. 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 So, have anybody else ever messed with that with the protein hack? And the reason why I say that, I'm gonna show you something that I tried the other day, and my body didn't kind of like it. So Didi, what I was saying is about the protein hack, where let's say that something is like 90 calories and the protein is like 10. So it's like yes, thank you, Mayor Mindy. Yes, Mayor Mindy, that's what I'm talking about right there. I'm gonna see if I can put that on the screen, Mayor Mindy, so you can share that. Okay. I'm kind of new to this live stuff, so I'm gonna try to see if I can share the chat stuff. Let me see. But I'm gonna show you what I did the other day. My body did not like it. Let me show you these tortillas that I saw the other day. That we actually got some, and it didn't work out. So let me find it. All right. Okay, let me find it. Bam, here we go. And Mayor Mindy, let me know if you can co-sign on this for me, okay? So let me share this screen right quick. I'm gonna share this one. So this one right here. All right. So if you all see this one right here, I tried these. And this one right here, if you notice, this is 60 calories, but only 4 grams of protein. I had these low carb tortilla wraps, and my body did not like it at all. I started to have inflammation, started to retain water, and it just screwed me up. So let me know if you all have ever tried that too. When the protein hack, and if you didn't use the protein hack, how did your body respond? And because it tripped me out, I had no idea. So we finished the last of those tortillas, and then after that, it was like we done with that. So really, 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 really interesting. All right, all right, cool. So if you notice that we have, let me get rid of this one right quick. Okay, here we go. Look at my comments right quick. All right. Oh, here we go. Now I can show it. Okay, here we go. All right. So the weight of me says she's been posting stuff on her channel. Find these on my journey. So let's make sure we follow her. The weight of me. Let's make sure we follow her because she has that. Mary Mindy said, I use the time 10 minutes for protein, multiply by 10, and it should be more than a calories. Yes, Mary Mindy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now eat those low carb tortillas for the fiber and not the protein. You know what? That's a good point, Bellflower. And so that taught me what I needed to do. Like if I'm eating that tortilla, then I need to make sure that I'm pumping up a low calorie protein so that I can reach that mark because my body did not like it. I was like tripping. I was like, what is going on? And I just tried it. I was like, what happened was I saw Grace. Grace had them on her channel. She made this like bomb tuna wrap. And I was like, I'm gonna try that. So I tried it. My body was like, no, 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 no. So that's what kind of happened with me. And oh yeah, Bellflower said the same thing. Here we go. So the amount of protein, yes, 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 yes. That's a good point, Bellflower. I probably, if I use those tortillas again, I will probably not put ground beef in it no more. I would do like some chicken breast, some shrimp and salmon. Good point, Bellflower. That is a good point. Now, for everybody in on this live and in this chat, I've been on my journey since February 14th. So I'm coming up on let me do the math real good. I'm coming up on my ninth month. I'm past my ninth month. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, my ninth month. That's crazy. So when I weighed myself a couple of weeks ago, I was down 56 pounds. So I'm going to see where I'm at this Thursday. Hopefully I hit the 60 mark. 288 now. So that's cool. I'm in Twonderland. So when some of you been in this journey longer than me, I know Bellflower, you've been in for almost 2 years. Bellflower, what have you done to kind of like, keep your focus? Because sometimes we can get kind of bored with things. I'm not bored, but some may get bored. And what dose are you on, Bellflower? Are you on 10, 12? I'm on 10 right now. And I thank you, Mayor Mindy. One of the reason why I'm on 10 milligrams, and some of you might not have heard the story. A couple of months ago, I went to see my doctor, and she told me that my insurance wasn't going to cover my Zepbound anymore for obesity. So I was like, oh no. So she said, since we are here in October, I'm going to bump you up to the 10 milligrams. And I was cool with the 7.5. 7.5 did me right. It was all good. Still losing, no problem. She said, I'm going to bump you up to 10 because if we lose this, I want to maximize your weight right now. So she put me up to 10. So I started my second box of 10. And I'm also taking Lipomino. I think that's how you say it. The Lipomino. I've got that from a telehealth pharmacy. So I'm starting to do that now too as well. But to make a long story short, some of you may have seen my thank you, Mayor Mindy. Some of you may have seen my short that I put out. I was like the Borg. And so I did that because I was doing on my sleep study. So I'm now getting my Zepbound for my OSA, my obstructive sleep apnea. So now I'm good. I'm good. The way to me, thank you so much. Yeah. 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 And I do some exercise with my arms and things like that. So it's helped me out a whole lot. I don't know. See, I can't see it in myself, but like Mayor Mindy, Bellflower, Diddy, all the ones who like watch some of my old content. Can you tell in my face if I'm getting slimmer? I really can't tell. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And Bellflower said, for me, it was about my healing my core morbidities. The weight loss was a bonus. Nice. So while I was excited about the weight loss, it was slow, but health markers, that's awesome. That's awesome. And Bellflower, Mayor Mindy says, I got bored after 15 months. Okay. Had to change my workouts from triathlon to weightlifting. It gave me strength. That's awesome. Awesome. All right. Bellflower says, she says, I'm on 7.5, been on it for 17. Nice. Start off at 2.5, 5, try 10, 4 months. You know what, Bellflower? I think I'm going to do the same thing. Once Once I get my Zepbound approved in January, and I have no more problems, I think I'm gonna go back down to 7.5 myself, because 7.5, that was my jam. That was definitely my jam. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bellflower. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 'Cause I can't tell and stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And Mary Mindy said, thank you, Mary Mindy. I appreciate that, because um, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Take screenshots side by side. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, some people ask me about my goal weight. This is my goal weight. I have a personal, um, I want to say not really a game, but I have like how can I put it? RMZ, Charles Around Mount Zebbound. I remember when I first started this, he talked about losing 100 pounds. I was like, one day, bro, I'm gonna be there with you. He said, yeah, come on, I got a seat for you. My goal is to get into Wonderland. I'm 6'5", so I want to get into Wonderland. I just want to get there. And if I'm a solid 100, 199 pounds, I will stay there. But if not, I'll check it out. My whole thing is I want to get rid of my stomach. My stomach is like still big, 288 pounds. I still got a big stomach, and that's where my comorbidities are. So I'm definitely going to check that out. Oh, thank you. The way to me, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mayor Mindy says, we're the same, but your hands and wrists. I know my hands and wrists are always small because of my spinal injury, but my stomach is like Jabba. You know what I mean? Oh, that's awesome. The weight of me said she stopped smoking, and her weight increased and went to the doc for help. Started. Oh, nice. That is awesome. 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 Mayor Mindy says 199, pretty small, 6'5". Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Mayor Mindy. I hear you. 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 Definitely. 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 But I will. Yeah, I hear you, Mayor Mindy. Because what I'll do is when I get to like 220, I'll see how I look. And 220 is cool, then I'm gonna stay there. And but I just want to get into that one spot, because I told Charles I'll meet him there. But now let me get this straight. I want to be a solid 199. I want to be like old swole, like had those little arms, like those little buffed up thumb dudes be. So I want to have some muscle mass in me. I don't want to be like that. Being 199 pounds. I don't want to do that. But yeah, and I just want to let all you guys know how much you do for the community. When we see certain things, like I remember when Bellflower, when I think it was Didi, right? Didi put your non-scale victory on about them jeans, and then Mayor Mindy, everything that you've been able to accomplish, and the weight of me. What is your name? I don't want to keep calling you the weight of me. I know you got a name, so I'll make sure I address you with that. But all you are great for the community. I often say that the entire world should look at the community of folks in the GLP. Okay, Mia, nice. Okay, Mia, I'll address you as Mia. Thank you, Mia. And the entire world should look at the community of the GLP community, and how all of us are pulling together for one common goal. And that shows you what can happen when people focus in on things that are positive. I mean, think about how toxic social media is now. I stopped going on Twitter. I ain't gonna call it X. I always, mama named him Twitter. I'm gonna call him Twitter. I don't even go on there anymore because it's so toxic. Even sometimes when I'm scrolling through IG or TikTok, it's like so toxic. I'm like, Can we just talk about things that we have a common ground on? And that's what I like about the community. Our common ground is our health, our families, our just us as a community. And and to me, that's what makes this community pretty amazing. A lot of us don't know our upbringing, what all of us have been through in life. But one thing we do know, we want to be healthier, we want to be there for our families, and we just want to feel good. And Mayor Mindy, correct me if I'm wrong, you've lost close to, is it like 170, 180 pounds? I'm trying to remember how many pounds you actually lost. I know you lost a gang of weight. And the one thing I like about Mayor Mindy, Didi, Armsy, creators like that, they see newbies like us come into this game and they support us. I can't tell you how many OGs are in this game, have never come to some of our channels, have never cheered us on, but Mayor Mindy and Bellflower and and Mia with your journey, I mean, that means a lot for some of us who are new. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if people feel threatened by by newcomers who come in and think they're gonna take their take their likes, take their shine. It's and Twan. Yes, Mia, thank you so much, Twan. Yes, Twan has been nothing but gracious to me. Also, thank you for mentioning Twan, because you're right. Twan has been there. She loves on us as newbies, and that's really cool. And it's like there's so much in this YouTube pot that we can all eat from. And it's like, well, what's wrong with cheering somebody on? Even some creators I don't even agree with when it comes to their GLP-1 journey. I still cheer them on. Like it was somebody that I watched, came across their video, and they were doing their journey a little bit different. And that journey is their journey to do, whether they want to do it different or not. I didn't agree with it, still don't agree with it. But when this person had an epiphany, they were like, I need to change. I went right into her comments and I was like, hey, that's real talk. Proud of you. Can't wait to see all the success that you got. And it's like we can do that. But it's very, very interesting. Yeah, Twan is amazing. Shot. Do you know what today is? My injection day. That's Twan. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Mindy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I do now and sometimes YouTube's algorithm is strange. They only put like new content my way of controversial GLP stuff. I don't know if that happens to you too. You know, Twan, Twan. We were just talking about you, Twan. We were just talking about just how you love on us in this community. And we appreciate that. You're an OG in this game, and you're there to help us out. We appreciate that, Twan. We really appreciate that, what you do. And I was just saying just how some of the OGs in this game have loved on us to cheer us on, and you were one of them. And how some, seem like we got the plague, but yeah, Twan, it was funny the other day. I was watching your video. Sometimes I'm watching the video when I'm in the car, and it's hard for me to comment. But that I think you were getting ready for your service, you and your husband. Y'all looked amazing. I mean, that is awesome, Twan. See, that's what we're doing it for. We're doing it for our families, and Twan, your exercise every day. See, I'm on the West Coast, Twan. So when your stuff drop at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I may see my phone and be like, I want to comment and watch this, but then I go back to sleep and then I forget to comment on it, Twan. But you're really amazing. Twan was the one that peeped me on game with the Sola everything bagel. And I remember I let Twan know that we were on vacation and we was watching Twan's video, and Twan made a breakfast sandwich. And Twan talked about the bagel and everything. And while on vacation, I went into my Walmart app and I ordered it. And I hit Twan. I would say, "Hey Twan, I just ordered some today. They are so, so good." And Twan, guess what else we tried? We tried that Chick-fil-A hack too. If you haven't seen Twan's hack on food, y'all need to check it out. That Chick-fil-A hack was really good. So what we did, we air fried some chicken thighs, skinless chicken thighs. Twan, I even got the chive cream cheese. We did that. So it was really good, Twan. It was really good. It was really good. So thank y'all for letting me being a part of this. Teddy D, my friend, how are you? How's Toby doing? I think that's your dog's name, right? Your dog is so cute, man. Your last video had me cracking up. He was like, "Man, I got to give you some more allergy medicine." That had us cracking up, man. That had us. And Teddy, congratulations on all your weight loss, and and Twan, thank you for what you do, and Teddy, your last video, you know, it was really cool, man. It resonated with a lot of us. And how's your friend doing? My wife always asks about your friend. Rainy days always ask, where's his friend at? So she always asking about your friends. Tell your friends she got fans in our household. I'm gonna get Rainy Days on this video with me one day, and she and I kind of talked about this. Yeah, Didi, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Didi, to hear what I'm about to say. As an OG, oh, awesome, 18 pounds. That is so good, Teddy. Tell her we said congratulations. Tell her keep on going. Didi and Twan, the way y'all love on us as newbies, thank y'all. I mean, y'all really embrace us, and we appreciate that. And y'all awesome. This is I wanted to ask you guys this. Ask you guys this. Now I won't keep you guys any longer. I know it's 6 o'clock my time, almost 6 o'clock my time in California. I know it's almost 9 o'clock y'all time. What was the biggest aha moment that you guys have had on this journey? That moment when it was like, I could have had a V8. Tell me about that. Tell me about that moment if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind, tell me about that aha moment, and I'm gonna tell you mine. And my moment was just like I was almost in tears when I had my moment. When it was like, oh wow, this is it. Twan, you should see me when I be doing stuff. My spell check, my misspell game is strong. You should check that out. Yeah, yeah. Teddy's friend is amazing. So, what's that biggest aha moment that you guys had on this journey? That aha moment. That biggest aha moment on this journey. What's that biggest aha moment? That biggest aha moment. Okay. Mayor Mindy's first up. Mayor Mindy says, when I realized I was using food to make myself feel better, but it was the very thing that was hurting me. Mayor Mindy, that's deep right there. That's real talk. That is real talk right there. That's real talk. And when I had mine, I was almost in tears. I was almost in tears. Okay. Twan says losing weight without restrictions. Twan, I love that. I love that, Twan. Losing weight without this, that is cool. Calamity Jane is in the house. It's Calamity Jane's fault why I'm doing this live again, because I did a test one. I was gonna take it down, and Calamity Jane said, "No, leave it up, leave it up, leave it up." So I said, "Let me do another one too." So just to see what's going on. Calamity Jane, the question was, what was like your biggest aha moment on this GLP-1 journey? What was the one that kind of made you like, wow, this is like my epiphany? All right. Dee Dee says she don't think about it. Um, Bellflower says, when I didn't miss things that I would miss, had zero desire. I love that, Bellflower. That's Bellflower. That is awesome. Mia says, I'm not sure, other than realizing I was surpassing all my weight loss plans and really living a different life. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Everybody saying hi to Calamity Jane. Mayor Mindy says, I'm crying now remembering that. You know what, Mindy? Mayor Mindy, I'm the same way. When I think about mine, I'm like, it makes me get emotional. And as a big dude, 6'5", 288 pounds, I'm not afraid to cry. What's that old? What Twan? I know you know this verse in the Bible. Twan, you know what I'm about to say, right? What they say about men who cry? Jesus wept. Is that right, Twan? See, I know Twan know about that. Didi know about that too. So yeah. It's so true. Twan says I walked inside a Cheesecake Factory and didn't get a piece. Oh man, that is so true. That is so true. That is so true. That is so. I love that, Twan. Calamity Jane says, "Oh, the impact to my total daily insulin. I've cut it daily insulin. Use more. That's awesome. 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 That's a good one, Twan. Awesome, JC. All right, Twan. Bellflower says, I definitely don't walk in there without a nice cheesecake. But it takes me 3 days to eat it. I only walk in there about 2 or 3 times a year. Bellflower is funny. I love it, Purple Bellflower. That is funny. That is funny. JC says, Calamity Jane. I went from 88 to 110 units insulin. Wow. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Twan loves that pumpkin cheesecake too. My favorite cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory was the Adams cheesecake. That's the Butterfinger one. That's the one I used to always be my go-to. Be my go-to right there. All right, Dee Dee says, my inflammation being gone. It felt so good. I could eat up 6 and 6:30 because they wake up stiff. Oh wow. I think losing my first 50 pounds, I knew I would get to 100. That's awesome, Dee Dee. That's awesome. Twan says she loves that. Amazing Bellflower. Absolutely. And all the time. Ain't that right, Dee Dee? All the time. Won't he do, right? Pumpkin. Oh, wow, Twan. Twan, why you got to hit us with that? Twan, you ain't right. Hey, Twan, you remember what Jesus told Peter, right? Peter told him to be kind to himself. Twan, what did he say? I'm about to say it with you, coming up here with this pumpkin pecan cheesecake, knowing good and well it's going to do something to our mentals. Twan, I'm about to say it, Twan. What did Jesus tell Peter? I'm about to say it, Twan. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. All right, yeah, great about inflammation, Dee Dee. Yeah, and Dee Dee, just to see your journey, I've been watching some of your old videos when you started. And just to see your maturation process as a person. And that's one thing I've noticed, like the videos that when we start doing this, we change mentally, folks. I mean, we change to the point where we are just we're building new mental health synapses too, if that makes sense. So I've seen that. Twan, your videos as well too. Just everybody's maturation process, and that helps us keep going. Yep. Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you mine. I'm going to tell you my epiphany when I had the aha moment, and it still kind of chokes me up today. The whole purpose of me being on the GLP-1 was completely by accident. I was returning from a business trip in Las Vegas. It was at CES. CES, like the biggest electronic show. So I came home. I got real sick. I had this cough that wouldn't go away. When I called my doctor, went to my doctor, she made me get on a wheelchair scale. And I was like, why is she having me get on a scale? I got a cough. It ain't nothing wrong with my weight. So I got on the scale. When I got off the scale, she was like, we have to do something about that. You've gained, at least she said, like 20 or 30 pounds since my last visit. And I was just there like 3 months before. And I was like, what are we going to do about it? What you gonna do? So I'm prescribe something for you. It took her 2 weeks to prescribe for it. And she said, I'm gonna put you on Zepbound because Ozempic wouldn't cover it for me because obesity and that was it. So I started on Zepbound, February 14th. My aha moment was when I saw my spinal cord doctor like 3 months later. And he was like, what happened to you? He said, you have to stop taking that stuff because you're getting too skinny. And the reason why that cheered me up is because the opposite would have been my health deteriorating, and I probably would have really had some major setbacks, and I wouldn't have never met you all good people here in the GLP-1 journey. And that helped me to think back to what if I I never I never would have taken this chance if I didn't go to the doctor because my cough wouldn't stop. And then the other things come, I go to different restaurants. I don't even want to drink anymore. I used to throw down them Cadillac margaritas with Patron with a little bit of lime, and yeah. Okay, so this is what I think a newbie, Didi. A newbie is someone who is like a year and under, you know, because we're still kind of getting our sea legs under us to how to do this right, the ups and downs, the challenges, our whole mentals are going through a transformation too. So that's kind of like what I think about a newbie. And then when I started in February, being a newbie, how the community embraced us, and Didi, you're an OG now. You're a straight OG. Cookie, what's up? Great to have Cookie with us. All the beautiful GLP-1 queens supporting me on this live. And I just did this. I did this as an impromptu. I think I'm gonna start saying I'm gonna do live so people can come in, but I'm just really kind of test stuff out and see how it is. But Cookie, one of the questions that we ask people is about the epiphany of being on this journey when they had that aha moment. Like, I'm so grateful for it. Thank you, Mary Mindy. Yeah, that cough saved me. It really did. That cough really saved me. Cough really saved me. And Twan says it's your first. No, I actually did one couple weeks ago. Twan, I did one just impromptu. I was testing out everything because I'm about to start doing some live. And I normally wouldn't be doing live during Monday Night Football, but I play fantasy football, so I'm ahead in one of my leagues, and I'm only ahead slightly in another one. So I'm nervous. So I'm kind of just getting my mind off of off of off of the game. So that's why I kind of did a live twat. That's what I'm doing. Okay, Yes, thank you, Sister Shay. Oh, Dee Dee, I'm gonna tell you something, Dee Dee. I'm gonna join your stock club. I want you to know that I'm gonna join your stock club, Dee Dee. I'm gonna do that. I saw your post, so I'm gonna join that. If anybody's interested in stocks, our word on the street is that Sister Shay know about them stocks. So Dee Dee, you're gonna have a new pupil. I'm gonna join that. And Dee Dee, can you put in the chat how people can join your stock club? Dee Dee says she feel like a newbie. Well, you know what? The way I look at it, Dee Dee, like if you were a rookie in sports, you're only a rookie that first year. That second year, you're an adult. So, but you're doing good, Dee. You're definitely doing good. I get a lot of pointers from you. All right, Mia says no cheesecake hack for me. I'd rather eat it. Bellflower, you cutting up. You doing too much today, Purple Bellflower. I'm gonna have to put you over the corner talking about cheesecake and everything. I'm about to tell you what Jesus told Peter now. I was about to tell Twan, I'm about to tell you now. So oh wow. So your husband, hey Twan, is your husband like the 49ers, or he just, kind of just picking them for this game? He's being in California. I hate the 49ers. I with a passion. I hate the 49ers. I hate the Golden State Warriors. I hate the Raiders. I tolerate the Rams. I'm a Dodger boy. I'm a Laker man, and I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan. Isn't that crazy? I don't even live in Philly, uh, but yeah, that's how it is. So Bellflower, you gotta stop cutting up about that cheesecake. We all recovering addicts over here. Oh, that's funny. Bellflower, put in the timeout. Hey, Cookie, and Dee Dee, don't forget to put in the chat about your stocks and everything. So tell people how they can do that, because I'm going to do it with you. I'm definitely going to do it. Oh wow, Mary Mindy says Stinky Panthers won't be beating the 49ers. I can't stand the 49ers at all. Like Twan said, used to be ATL, but I hear you. Yeah, and you know what? Let your husband know that when Mike Vick was a Falcon, that was my guy. That was my guy. I never was a Matt Schwab guy, or never that. But I think if Michael Penix can get his knee together, I think your husband might start liking him again, because I think that kid got something special. If we can get that injury under control, because when he was out here playing on the West Coast, he used to sling it. Okay, so your husband said like the Packers. Okay. Oh, I see that. Jordan Love. Jordan Love's going through something right now. I don't know what his problem is, but he's a good quarterback, but he's tripping. So the Buccaneers. So what happened last night, Twan? Oh, Baker, the interception maker, got hurt, didn't he? I saw that. And yeah. Twan, you live in Florida, don't you? I think Twan lives in Texas, right? Texas or Florida. Twan, one of those. Because I know Dee Dee's in North Carolina, I believe. But is anybody in California with me? Who lives in Southern California like me? Anybody live in Southern California? Or am I the only oddball? The west side of California. Ever since born and raised in Florida. Oh, nice. Harjareen. What's up, Harj? Harjareen made me an amazing song that I'm putting a video together. Harjareen is amazing. Thank you, Harjareen. Who's ever been on 10 milligrams? Who's ever been on 10 milligrams? I'm on 10 milligrams now. I really don't have a desire to eat no more. I eat because I have to. And that's what I'm thinking about, Mike, going back down to 7.5 now, since my insurance has acted right, so I can get get my Zepbound because of my obstructive sleep apnea, my OSA. So if you're on a 10, do you feel like kind of like, oh wow, Calamity Jane's in California right now. Nice. 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 Okay, Twan. Twan, how's your appetite on 15? Do you kind of force yourself to eat? Twan's on 15. Oh, Calamity Jane is in Lake Tahoe. Yes, you're about 6 hours away from me. You know who I saw in Lake Tahoe when I was about 10 or 11 years old. You remember the old show Sanford and Son, and remember the cops, Smitty and Hoppy? Smitty. We saw him at the Lucky Buck Cafe at the Circus in Lake Tahoe. And it was me, my older brother, and my older sister. That's that dude from Sanford and Son. And some of y'all remember him from What's Happening too. Remember when Roger and Rerun had their apartment and they were protesting? They said, "No Roger, no Rerun, no rent, turkey." Remember that? So we were laughing about that. That was right before he got the job on 227. So we saw him there, and then he got 227. Like, oh, we saw him before he got the job. But yeah, that's my Lake Tahoe story. I have a lot of them. Going to the comments. Twan, she like the Bucks because of Mike Evans, local kid. Come on, Cookie. You like Mike Evans because he's fine, right? Come on, girl. You know, you can keep it real with us. That's why you like Mike Evans, right? All right. Okay. Bellflower says 10 milligrams second month. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Bellflower. I think I'm gonna do that. Shay's in Ohio. Shay, you watch football? Shadur Sanders, Ohio. Yay. Can you say, oh, okay. Hard says 10 milligrams is good for her a few months. So 15 milligrams. Okay, sounds good. Twan says, I ate more for breakfast. I think it's right. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, Twan. That definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. And I noticed that too, Twan. When I exercise, I'm more hungrier. I have to show you some of my exercise that I do. It's pretty awesome. Okay, Didi said, I love 10 milligrams so I stopped suppressing my appetite. Oh, I was on it almost 7 months. I'm okay. Okay, good. Okay, Didi, good to know. You know what, Twan? I don't crave sweets no more myself either. And I was a big tahini gummy bear dude. You know, we would go like to a Mexican buffet, champagne brunch, and I would like have like I'm not gonna tell myself. I would have champagne and then eat like some street tacos and be full as a bull. And then on the way home, I'm putting the order at Target to pick up a drive-up order, ordering like 5 packs of tahini gummy bears. So as I'm watching football, I ain't hungry at all, eating my tahini gummy bears. And do you know, Twan, I have not even craved tahini gummy bears since I've been on this journey since February 14th. I thought that would never happen. Thought that would never, ever happen. Did y'all have some food like that too, that y'all act like y'all couldn't live without? And then you're like, I don't even want it no more. I mean, okay. Calamity Jane says, sitting on 5. Good suppression, nice. Nice. Yeah, take your time. Well, let me see. I'm not a doctor, but I feel you on that, Calamity Jane. Not anymore. Okay. Purple Bellflower. She says, how long have I been on 10 milligrams? I just started my second box. So I have 5 doses of 5 milligrams. 5 doses of 5 milligrams. Yeah. Yep. That's where I'm at. Twan says Reese cups. Now, Twan, the little one, the minis or the big ones? Because the mini ones, the mini ones had something in it. They put something on you. They put something on you. I'm sorry, Mayor Mindy. I'm tempting everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mayor Mindy. I should have never brought that up. See, I'm like Twan. I'm like Bellflower, Purple Bellflower. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mayor Mindy. Well, Mayor Mindy, after 148 pounds, 150 pounds, you get you some of them tahini gummy bears, all right? But don't get addicted to them, all right? Don't get addicted to them. Oh, cool. Mia's in Indiana. Mia, you a Pacer fan or a Colts fan? Cookie says she don't crave sweets either, but it's probably because I have chocolate. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. The hummus. She's love hummus, but not interested. Isn't that something? I'm the same way. It's like I'm not interested in it anymore. I used to love Brazilian steakhouse, like Fogo de Chao, Texas de Brazil. And here in California, we have a couple of other ones out here. I used to go there, no lie, about 4 or 5 times a month. And I don't even want to go there no more. I mean, I used to drive like 50 miles from my house to go and do a turnaround just to get it. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. Calamity Jane said she was a Reese's Cup. Oh, Twan said she ordered the Quest Cups now. Every now and then, but her husband. Twan, what is your husband's name? I like him already. Tell my brother I said what's up. Tell him thank you. Thank him for allowing you to be on loan to us in this community, to share in your sun rays. We appreciate. Tell him we thank him for that, because that's really awesome. That's really, really awesome. Okay, third and fourth box. You feel like 7.5. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cookie says she used to love pizza, burgers, and fries. Yeah. Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. James, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome, James. I'm just doing an impromptu kind of like, oh my goodness. The Kang is here. Not the king, y'all. The Kang. Kang. Now in the hood, we don't say king. We say Kang. Kang Darium is in the house. Darium, man, your interview that you did with RMZ, man. Darium, I am like, man, I thought I couldn't love you more than I did, Darium, but after that interview, man, we love you even more, man. Amazing guy. We love you, man. We definitely do. All right. Pepsi Zero. Not no more. Good with Mia. Darium in the house. I'm in Texas. I used to be a Cowboy fan. Oh, wow. I'm sorry about that, Calamity Jane. They do have therapy for that. Yeah, I'm with you. But you get a Jimmy Johnson. That was a power move, Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi to the King Darium. Oh, Dee Dee says she still have sweet. Dee Dee, leave them miniature Snickers alone, okay, Dee Dee? Leave them alone. I'm gonna give you a recipe to make your own, and it'll leave you less inflamed, right? Leave the miniature Snickers alone. I've been meaning to tell you that, all right? You're my sister, right? So brothers and sisters can be real with each other. Leave them Snickers alone. The miniature Snickers. They ain't good for you. But we'll get some good sweets for you that you can have. Claxton, so great to meet you, my brother. You have an amazing wife. You're amazing too. Thank you. King Darian. Didi said, KD, I love that. Okay. Mia says she's no longer 15 milligrams, more craving, came back. I find out. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Darium. Yeah, we support you, bro. Substack. Make sure you follow Darium on Substack. Sweet tooth supposed to, Darius, who said the sweet tooth supposed to go away? That is true. Yep. It's just not as pronounced, right, Darium? It's still there. It can we can tame it a little bit better, right? You know, Didi says, look at Mayor Mindy with the lingo. Mayor Mindy is hip, y'all. I'm telling you. Mayor Mindy and Kate, they about that life. They with us. They like us, It's the flip side of Kendrick Lamar's song. They are like us. Yeah. Hey, Darian, one of the things I wanted to ask you from your interview that you did with RMZ, you talked about how this medication, how you were like, how you're not too enthused about giving yourself a shot. What was it about it? Were you always like that with needles, or was it something that you didn't know until you started taking a shot? Oh, you are so awesome, Purple Bellflower. She's awesome. Yep. All you guys are awesome because I just do this impromptu up, instead of watching football tonight and stressing out. Shay, I am so proud of you, sis. She hasn't had one since Halloween. I'm proud of you, sis. I'm proud of you. There you go. There you go. See, that's why you're OG, Shay. See, she see, Didi's an OG. That's why you're OG. That's what I'm talking about. Haven't had one since Halloween. That's cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, so Darian says, I've been scared of needles since infancy. I've been giving blood since I was 17. Still can't look. Needles freak me out. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I was never afraid of needles. Plus, before my accident in 1993, I was an EMT, a cardiac tech, and a phlebotomist. So, I didn't have I wasn't scared of needles. But are y'all like me? Do y'all keep your old injectables? I keep them. I keep like one set of one, just to as a moment. You guys keep yours too? I think I'm gonna frame them on the wall. That's what I'm gonna do to have it. Yep. So what's everybody? Is everybody off this entire week, or some only have a few days off? What's everybody up to? Oh wow, thanks for sharing, Bellfire. Twan says she has one and one. Hey Twan, I was looking at your story too. Twan, you started off on semaglutide, right? Is that what you started off on? I think you started on semaglutide first. What was like the the difference? What what was the difference between uh Sister Shay, you make me laugh too. I mean, especially when you be doing like your like your music and everything. Like I do that too. That's why you and I are brothers and sisters. We just don't know about it yet. We got to go on Maury Povich. They're gonna find out that you and I are really fleshly brothers and sisters or relatives because I do the same thing. So. Okay, Twan is off Wednesday and Thursday. That's cool. So Twan, are you and Claxton gonna watch football all day? It was funny. Rainy Days just told me, she's like, we can watch football all day, right? I said, yeah, she's more of a football fan. She in there watching football more than she does fantasy football too. She's in a couple of leagues with us. And she's in there watching football right now. All right. Twan says, I had food noise on Wegovy. Okay. Got you, Twan. And that's what I've heard. Those who switch from Wegovy semaglutide to tirzepatide, how tirzepatide really handles that food noise. Wow. And Twan, when you switched over to Zepbound, King Zep, as you say, I love it, King Zep. When you went over to King Zep, did you start off at 2.5, or did your doctors kind of like, we're gonna throw you on 5 because you already have experience with it? King Darian said, I'm working tomorrow off the rest of the week. There you go, King Darian. Jeez Louise, there it is. Dee Dee has definitely left her stamp on this live. She said, Jeez Louise. So that's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, nice, nice. Off all week. That's cool. That's cool. Bellflower. Mia said, I eat candy. If I don't, I would break that. I get that. I get that. I get that. So Mia brings up a very good point. See, Mia, you're at the point now that, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but it seems to me that this medication is teaching you moderation now. And that's a huge win. If this medication can teach us moderation, that's the whole ball game, ain't it? That's cool, Mia. Thank you for sharing that. Twan is off Thursday and Friday. Gary says, nice. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, Dee Dee, I'm so proud of you. Dee Dee about to hang it up. She's like, no more Abbott Elementary School for me, right? You said, I'm out. I'm out. I'm proud of you, Dee Dee. And the fact that you spent a lot of your life in education, that needs to be applauded. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, we have others who are educators on here too. I think some more are educators too. If you are, make sure I give you a shout out too. Okay, Twan, 7.5. Okay, got you. Got you. Got you. I think for me, my food noise went away for me when I was on 5 milligrams, but I would get it like maybe I do my shot every Friday. Mia, you have a great day at work, okay? And you be safe out there. I would get my food noise would come back like that Thursday, but now that I'm on 10, I don't mess around no more. I don't have no food noise, no nothing. You did the right thing, Twan, starting off at 12.5. That you didn't start at 12.5. I'm sorry. Because think about if you'd had a lot of side effects, you'd have been like, I ain't taking this, right? See, Twan brought up a very good point. She is a steward of her own health. And that's what it's all about. Yes, be careful, Mia. Be careful at work. Oh, football Thursday, Friday. Got you, Twan. Yeah, that's right. Got that Black Friday game again. Got the mighty Eagles against the Bears. Yeah, I can't believe the Eagles lost to the Cowboys yesterday. That was disrespectful. All right. Didi says, absolutely. Get your stick game up. Retirement from a non-military job at 53. Great feeling. Single mom too. You are, Didi. And Didi, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what we call you in the hood where I grew up at in Compton in Long Beach. All right. You what we call a TP. And let me know in the chat if you know what a TP stands for. I'm gonna play a game like Didi plays. So put in the chat of if you know what a TP stands for. A TP. What does a TP stand for? Oh, nice. So Mia, fantasy football type of work, hey? Okay, she like the Colts and the Pacers. Nice. Didi stock game. Nice. Yep. Didi's living the dream. Okay. Yep. Tell the doctors to slow down. I get that, definitely. Darian, you are funny. Darium is funny. Da- Darium says TP stands for toilet paper. Shay, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. Darium did that. Darium, Darium, you are funny. Darium has that that kind of that slow sense of humor. Darium, you funny. You funny. Oh man. Oh man. Didi alert. Didi teach you about that stock game. I'm about to get in their class. I'm about to get in their class. Yes, sir. Actual stop instead of eating till the back. There you go. Good, Bell. Yeah. Okay. Darium had the only guess of what a TP stands for. And Darium, no, you were wrong. You were wrong on that, Darium. TP stands for total package, meaning brains, beauty, and boss. The three B's. That's what Didi is. You know, the way she structured her life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And Didi, don't let no man mess that up. Don't let don't let no man mess that up. If he can't accentuate that portfolio, kick him to the curb. That's what you do. Don't let the man mess that up. Darius says, I like my answer, toilet paper better. Didi, you gonna let him do you like that, Sister Shay. But Dame did clean it up. He says, but you go ahead, Didi, the total package. uh, but I'm serious. I'm serious, Shay. Don't let no man mess that up. Don't let no man mess that up. Okay, Cookie said, teacher's pet. I love it. I love it. I love it. She switched over to, oh, nice, your friend. Shay said, that's why I'm still single. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Didi. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Be selective. Be selective. Be selective. Yep. Don't let them ruin it. Well, thank y'all so much. I just hopped on this live to test out my settings because I will start to do some lives. And thank y'all so much. You know, Twan, Didi, Mia, Purple Bellflower, the Calamity Jane, Mayor Mindy, all you guys that were there. I'm gonna make sure I name everybody. I'm gonna name about Teddy for coming in. Thank you all. Twan, your husband Claxton, thank him for ear hustling on us tonight. And hopefully we had him laugh and you know. Okay, TP, I'm wondering. Okay. So TP total package, Mia. That's what TP me, Yep. Thank you, Twan. Enjoyed it too. You're going, you're a nice count or oil baron, a sweet buff. There you go. There you go. Didi want her. What did Eve got? Eve got her a chic, didn't she? Did Eve get a billionaire chic? Yeah. Thank you, Nicole. Really appreciate you stepping in. And like I said, I'm going to do some more lives. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm also going to have some more content. I've been busy doing some other things. Some of I work in the media field, so I've been doing some other projects that I've been working on, and so I haven't been posting like my update videos and everything. But I'm getting ready to start back doing that, so I can let y'all know how it's going. And thank y'all for your support and all that good stuff. Y'all have a great evening, and do me a favor. Do me a favor. Y'all tell your family you love them tonight. Tell them how much they mean to you. Tell them how special they are. Never, ever take that for granted. Please tell your families that. Because So much stuff going on in this world, y'all. It's hard. It's hard. So just remember that. Sister Shay, thank you so much. I always appreciate you and all that you do for the community. Everyone have a great evening and stay healthy, stay safe. And remember, so this is my little heart right here. So I do my heart. I love you out of life, all right? Have a great evening. Bye-bye.